All right, I think we're going to go ahead and go with this. You're going to get a little gameplay today. I'm going to call it the 99 series. We're going to play a couple rounds of Tetris 99, and then we're going to play a few rounds of F-Zero 99. Took a lot of updates on the Switch today. I don't know what was going on. I guess I haven't played the Switch in like a week or two, and both Tetris and F-Zero apparently patched out of their minds. So we're going to go ahead and just jump into it. I was inspired to start this up again, actually, because of Games Done Quick. And I really do love Tetris 99, but my real love has become F-Zero 99, which I've done a couple streams on now. I know they're not my most widely viewed videos, but I think I'm to the point in my YouTube career, 11 years, believe it or not, 11 years, that I just want to do what I want to do. And if I get views, great, and if not, great. I enjoy doing content for the sake of the games that I want to play. So the fact that this game's available and something I want, well, I'm just gonna jam out and enjoy it. Already got a couple people, random attackers on here. All right, so up is to instant drop, and then I believe it's L1 is to swap out pieces. Now, I know there's a big push lately to get the T-square rotation thing going. I don't like that. I don't know. I've never been able to wrap my head around T-square at the last second. That was the wrong button. So I use the T. I don't rotate it into place like a lot of other people do. I think I'm in big trouble. And you know, when you're in big trouble in this game, people smell blood in the water. And they come after you pretty quick. And we don't want that. Let's go ahead and rotate. There we go. That's what I want to do. Man, I really don't like that layout of that piece. I would have loved to use that my block there, but pay the price. There we go. We get a nice Tetris there. It'll push the pile down a little bit. Oh, that was wrong button again. I don't know why I keep inadvertently pressing up to just quick drop all my pieces. It's not the third time I've done this. Fourth time I've done this. I don't know what is going on here. Normal people would say this stream sucks and quit, but not me. I am fighting on. I'm gonna make this work. But what scares me is, as I was saying, this game is all about blood in the water. So everybody's looking at me and I'm basically like flagged as somebody who's close to KO. So usually you get a lot of people attacking you, and for whatever reason, I seem to have skirted by that this particular round, which is good. But I don't want to be in that situation. So we're trying to get out of that as fast as we can and drop this stack down to a respectable level. That is the wrong shape, but that's a good one. So how this works with the rotation is that it's basically all 7 pieces are in a pool, and you got to go through all of them before you get to the next set of them. So it's not truly random, but part of it is, I guess. You know, you're not gonna get like 2 squares in a row. That was a really dumb idea what I just did. Again, the whole idea is to fall off the radar. Just want to be at the bottom of the pile, just minding my business. Just trying to get down to kind of top 50-ish would be good for, you know, coming back into this again. We'll see. And I don't know if they're still doing the Maximus Cup, but basically they do this kind of this routine event where they're unlocking new portraits and backgrounds for the game, and it does bring out a lot more people. I would say I'm pretty good at Tetris in general, believe it or not. I really do enjoy the game. I think some of the rotate and slide stuff that has kind of dominated the game as of late has passed me by. I'd say I'm much more like of a traditional player in that sense, where I'm used to just kind of doing a straight drop. I don't like to, not saying I don't like to spin at the end, but typically I just drop straight down, and that's kind of my MO. And it's worked well for me. I don't think it gives me enough skill to say that I'm like gonna ever win this. I think I've gotten first or second place a couple times, But when it starts dropping fast and people are basically banking pieces in, that's where I kind of start to fall off. I can't keep up with that. There we go. This will be a good one. And I also only kind of play exclusively for Tetrises. Well, I want to. I'll say that. My inclination is to always do a 4-stack and then drop the bar down. That's kind of where I've always been. That's kind of how I play. So, this game, unfortunately, incentivizes you to just constantly have a drip feed of lines, I think. Because when you're in the kind of watch out status, if you can, you know, if you're about to be targeted, even as you're building up your stack, they don't care. They're just going to attack you. So to kind of break that status effect, you need to basically just start generating lines like as fast as possible. Which is fine, but again, the play style I have of just like traditional, like I would build up to basically the ceiling to start dropping in lines to get Tetrises. Like that's how I'd prefer to play. That was a really bad mistake I just did right there. I thought we were done with those. We are not. We're gonna dig ourselves out of this hole again, because that's what we do here. We basically make a fine mess of things and then spend 10 minutes unmaking the mess of things. Oh, this is not good. That was not the piece I need. That is not the piece I need. That's the piece I need. They're starting to drop a little faster now. Almost to the point now where we're gonna just let the game guide the pieces in and we're not gonna drop them anymore. Because they're starting to come a little faster than I need a little more time to process it. But you can see that line, the lookout line. See that? I was in the middle of setting up for something really cool, and the game didn't care. It's like, nope, you're gonna get punished. You get punished for not dropping a line the exact moment we tell you to. I don't think I mean, I know this is the competitive element of Tetris in terms of like how the game is, you know, that's how they keep it competitive in that sense, but it is kind of aggravating. That was horrible. I'm being targeted again, aren't I? Oh, that's gonna really hurt. That's really gonna hurt. Oh, I'm in big trouble. I'm in really big trouble. Yeah, that's it. How'd I do? 21st place, you know, I'm not gonna complain about that one. That wasn't bad. For the amount of mistakes I made, honestly. Oh, 22nd. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna be upset about that. I think maybe I'm starting to get the hang of the buttons again, which sounds kind of bad. I love Tetris, but I don't know the buttons, but that's okay. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna play a few of these, and we're gonna jump over to a couple F-Zero, and then I need to get into some Monster Hunter today. I've been really bad about playing just an insane amount of the Hearthstone Black Hole with my friend Chris, which I absolutely love Chris, and I love playing with him, but I have had a massive backlog of other games. And I really need to get into some Monster Hunter. I feel like I'm falling behind pretty bad from everybody else, so. Today will be catch-up day, I think. I did it again. I cannot believe I did. That is so funny. In my head, I said, I'm gonna bank that piece. And then what did I do? I just plopped it right in the middle of the board. Because reasons. It's fine. Just try to get some lines going here. Clean up the stack a little bit, and then we'll start working our way to hopefully a Tetris again. I don't like that left side. I don't like how that's coming in. I don't like the right side how it's coming in. There we go. I need some squares. There we go. I need a little bit of terrain, right? There we go. I like that. Those make me happy. That's the wrong shape. I kind of just forced myself. Nah, it'll work. Okay. Wow, none of those were bricks, huh? That's just a double. That's kind of sad. All that hard work and I got like one thing out of it. Like, man. There we go. I would have much rather have clean breaks than a bunch of little small ones. But again, this game scores a little different than I'm used to, so... See that watch out starting to build up. And it's going to force me to make a move soon, and I'm not ready. So you're going to kind of have to throw your board a little bit because you don't want to get slammed. And I still get slammed anyway. Doesn't even matter. They don't even care. There we go. Chewing through that pretty bad. So, I'm gonna do KOs. Let's see if I can knock somebody out. So you get badges in this game, which are useful for the... If you make it to the end stages, do a little bit more attack, essentially. It's kind of random. You know, you're just... I know you're playing against other people, and maybe people who are better than me have a better concept, a spatial concept. I'm not really even looking at the sides at all. I'm basically looking at my next pieces and my board, and then when I see watch out flash at the bottom, it's a very, very hard pivot to make sure that I am trying to generate some sort of offense. But I wouldn't say that, like, I see somebody on the ropes, like I'm looking off to my periphery, and I do see that there's a bunch of, like, lines and stuff moving. I'm not really sure what's going on over there. But I'm sure there's people who probably are like, oh, good, he's about to get attacked, you know? I gotta do something to kind of, like, end that. I don't play that way. Maybe I should. Maybe people are looking at me and they're like, oh, I'm gonna basically, like, short-term game, I'm gonna basically, like, destroy my board such that I can knock this dude out. I don't know. I don't play that way. Maybe I should. I just think it's cool that Tetris is, like, basically withstood the test of time. In terms of, I'm in big trouble. That's horrible. I don't think that's a big enough length to drop down. I'm just happy that Tetris has withstood the test of time in terms of, that was a horrible game. 50-second. We can't end on 50-second. I said 2 of each, we're gonna do 3 of each. So I remember playing Tetris on Nintendo back in, like, when I was like 6 or 7. I remember playing it on Game Boy. I remember playing it on my calculator in college. I remember Tetris Effect, the virtual reality variant. Like, there was just so many Tetrises that existed, and it's cool to see that, like, they've somehow morphed it into the Battle Royale, sort of, you know. I think that's really, really cool. I just noticed little Luigi standing up there at the top. Little tiny Luigi just hanging out right above the hold. That is really funny. I love all the custom maps, and that's part of the fun of the... Let's do attackers this time. I already had 3 people attacking me. How rude. That's part of the fun of the Maximus Cup, is that they just constantly come out with fun little skins and themes, and the little Tetris pieces themselves change colors, and they change shapes. Not shapes. They can't change shapes. Like, the design looks different. You know, like the Donkey Kong one, they're like little barrels, and it's just cool. I think it's like skins, you know? Adds a little fun to the game. Because I think when this first came out, like, I was playing this, you know, a lot. An unhealthy amount, I'll say that. An unhealthy amount of Tetris. And you get kind of bored because it's like just the same theme, the same, you know, splash screen. So now it's like, okay, you know, I want to listen to the first level of Mario on loop for 2 hours. And that gives us some variety in what we're doing. It makes me feel a little better about myself. It's kind of nice. That was not the piece I wanted to be. That's what I want. Oh no, I did it again. You see that? Just set myself up for failure, and then... Oh, I hear danger. I hear it, dudes. Trust me, I hear it. Robot voice is letting me know that I am about to get smoked. There we go. That'll slow him down. Leave me alone! A lot of people attacking me right now. Why me? There's 99 other people, bros. Go bother them. You know? Man. Guy just wants to play Tetris in peace. Oh, that was bad. We'll do a little slide here. There you go, look at a little slide. Little slide action. Tuck that sucker in. I don't use that feature very, very often at all. Maybe I should use it more. I feel like I'm at the point... Do you remember it was like in the late 90s when like Tiger Woods fired his coach? He had some golf coach that he was working with like his whole life. And it was like this breaking news that like he'd basically fired the coach. And this is after Tiger Woods had been like doing pretty well, right? And he goes, well, the coach that the way that I was playing, like I just knew that it was basically like I had capped out how I played. I kind of feel that way about Tetris. Not saying I'm Tiger Woods, right? What I'm saying is that he had the foresight to know that like whatever he was doing was going to basically like cap him out. And I wonder like the way I play Tetris, like is that, you know, am I as good as I am in this like traditional style of like just slamming pieces as fast as possible, but like ignoring the spins and all these other things? Like maybe that's hurting my game. Long term, I don't realize it yet. I don't know. It seemed like it took a really long time to get that red piece. But I wonder about that. You guys didn't leave me alone. Get away from me. I hope somebody else somewhere right now is struggling as much as I am because they're getting just slammed by everybody. I'd like to think that somewhere out there, some guy's like freaking out and he's like, man, I got 30 people attacking me right now and I'm just one of them. Lex in the kitchen's going off. I think she thinks I'm talking to her. It's funny. She's like, what are you saying? Like, I'm screaming about Tetris 99, lady, okay? Leave me alone. I'm doing real work. I like these. I think part of the whole understanding of Tetris, though, too, is that there's going to be times when you have to kind of just suck it up and work your way out of it. And I think that's where 99 is so fun to me. Is like, I know that the pieces I'm playing are not optimal pieces, but they're the ones I'm given. And I'm like, well, we're going to make that work because we have no choice. And I like that. See, like this one. That was a horrible piece. But it's all I had. So I had to, I guess I could have rotated technically. But I like that you kind of have to go through that method of getting yourself in a problem short term to then you get this rally going where you get like 5 or 6 pieces that all work exactly the way you want. It's like, okay, I feel good, you know? There we go. Like that, right? Like, I bet you all thought I was just done a minute ago. Spoilers, I did too. But I wasn't. You know, I figured it out. I think that's the love of 99 for me. Is that you think you have everything laid out the way you want, and the game is going to basically force you down a path you might not want to take. And I think that's really, really cool. These pieces are going so freaking fast now. I looked down, I saw a top 20. That actually made me really happy. I would be really, really happy with the top 20 today. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I squeeze that down? I can't. Wow! Okay, these pieces are like basically instantly going down now. This is for like sweaty people. So I have to like rotate. That was what I was gonna say. Top 14 is amazing. I think that's a great place to end for the Tetris 99. I will take that in a heartbeat. Top 5. Okay, I swear it said 14 and then it went to 15, but that's fine. All right, let's jump over. Let's do a couple rounds of F-Zero 99, and then I got a hot date with Monster Hunter. That was fun. I like that. I like all the new icons that have been coming out. This is a current backup, and download, say, okay, is this because I have two different consoles playing the game at the same time? I'm not a huge fan of how Nintendo's doing this checkout, trade-in kind of stuff, only because these are all free-to-play games. So, like, I don't think there's any local data stored on my... Everything's pulled off the network, right? I mean, did I just lose, like, 40 ranks or something? I don't know. Let's just jump right into Ace League. Let's just do it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, can we just jump right in? We're just going right in. Hard into paint. I mean, maybe I lose a couple status things where they're like, oh, well, you know, I unlocked some private track that I didn't get. But I feel like that should all be synced. I don't know. But I think Nintendo needs to tweak the implementation of this. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to prevent people from basically buying one game and having 500 people play it, but that's not me. There's a lot of us that have two consoles that bounce back and forth, where I have my Switch 2 upstairs and I have my OG Switch downstairs on my streaming setup. So don't punish me for trying to jump between the two consoles. My PlayStation doesn't. I mean, I gotta do a little bit of save transfer, which takes 10 seconds, but I don't have to like check software out or anything. I don't know. We'll see if we can get into it. Yeah, you're right. It is. You know what? I just noticed it is different because my icons aren't the same. I wonder if I lost those icons. I really don't care. Get into it. As usual in F-Zero, I start... Like, I already ranked out. How do you rank out? That doesn't make any sense. There's no rank out. Maybe you, like, crashed out or something. But I don't think you ranked up. Maybe he just never connected or something, poor guy. Didn't really get many gems that time, did I? Close to... At least I'm close to a full meter here. There we go. I'll use these boosts first. Get a little value out of that. I'll go ahead and hit it. Using the sky bridge is an art of knowing when to use it, because I can't tell you the number of times I've used it in really stupid places. Like, you know, there's like a wide open straightaway. It's like, now I'll use the sky bridge. It's like, or you could save it for when it matters. And then, you know, I need to get better at that turn. I thought I was going to hit that red car. I was really nervous. I'm like, please don't hit that and blow up and lose 3/4 of my shield. There's a lot of these suckers out, wasn't there? You know, I took 2 of those out, and you know what I got for it? I lost 6 places. That's what happened. I lost 6 places. I got no reward for it. I didn't get like a KO award or anything. That's kind of lame. I thought blowing those things up, I would have got like something. Like, hey, good job, you know, triple boosts or more shields or whatever. I should have just totally avoided them. Right? What am I missing here? It's alright. Top 14. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that. That course didn't seem overly complex. I love Mute City. I love music. I love the music of Mute City. I joke. I know nothing about Mute City, by the way. I don't think we've ever actually seen the city proper. But I joke that like I would live in Mute City. Like if somebody said, you know, like top 3 video game places you want to live, New Donk City probably number 1. Mute City is 2 or 3. Don't know anything about it. Could be just like the worst. It could be a crime-infested labyrinth, like something out of like Blade Runner, where everybody's just jerks and they all kill and stab each other and we're racing out on the fringes. Or it could be like this beautiful utopia. Nobody knows. But that music and that, I don't know, it just takes me back to that place when I was a kid. Just peaceful, having a Super Nintendo and playing a 60 frame per second game. Like, wow, right? Like, how cool is that? And it looks so good. And the Mode 7 graphics and just, oh my goodness gracious. Just sign me up. don't know what I did, but I guess my accelerator doesn't work as good as everybody else's. Because I went from like, I lost like 30 spots just on the takeoff there. Now, I know Fire Stingray's a little slower starter, but still, that seems like an excessive amount to me, doesn't it? I'm going to play the long game on this track because I'm seeing a lot of contact in front of me. Oh my god. As I said, as I just eat the wall. I'm seeing a lot of contact. I'm wondering if how people's shields are doing. Although my shields aren't doing that great either. I'd like to hit that gold buggy once or twice and get my boost on. Let's get out of here. Especially in an intensifying storm. That's probably the best time to use it. Now I'm just gonna hope that a lot of people are stuck in the back. Oh god! Don't hit that pink car. He did. That was a precautionary twirly, for sure, because I thought somebody was on my butt. There we go. I would be perfectly happy. Top 15. Oh my god, I hit the pink car. You saw it. Oh. As I said, I'd be perfectly happy, top 15, just a nice smooth cruise through all of this. I'd be thrilled with this. This would be a phenomenal finish for me. There we go. Woo! Nice. That pink guy would have ended my race. Another top 15, just kind of divorcing myself from the pack, cruising, having a good race. That was great. That was a very, very, very good race for me. And doing all right. I mean, floating up towards the top, you know. I'm okay with that. Fine with that. There's people ranking out, crashing. I mean, that's perfect. Just people getting wild, bouncing off walls. Like, I think where my advantage in this game comes from is my age. Okay. I've played a lot. I am 43. I've played a lot of racing games. I know that the race isn't won in the first turn. I know that some of the older games, Project Gotham Racing, especially like Project Gotham Racing 3 on Xbox 360, races were absolutely won in the first turn. So much so that like you wouldn't stop in the first turn. You would just keep it floored. And you would either basically like win or lose in the first turn. To the point that like you would quit the game essentially. That's how bad it was. That's a very, very extreme example. I get it. But in F-Zero, I think people don't realize how important their health actually is. Obviously, your shield is your boost, and you don't want to bounce off walls like I just did, and you don't want to run in the bramble. You don't want to get caught in the back end of the pack either, where you're basically having to play catch-up the entire time. That would be a fun little boost to do through there for sure, but I'll save that for maybe next turn. But you don't have to put yourself in a corner either. And I think a lot of people do that in this game, and I think that's what hurts them. And the games where I lose, it's me being too aggressive too quickly. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's use my shield as a resource. We know we're going to hit some walls. You know, give ourselves a little bit of precautionary boost as we need it. Oh, there's a gold card. I don't know what even KO'd. I don't even know what's going on here. I'm just going to sit behind this guy and try to get some more... Oh my gosh, come on. There it goes. I'm like right there, dude. Come on. Yeah, I'm just going to sit in the back, just kind of mind my business. Avoid the boost pads for some unknown reason. Let's go and hit this one. It's a good one. There's a lot of positions there. Alright. It'll be the same place that it was last time. I am not 100% sure I avoided all that damage with my twirly or not. I'm gonna skip the boost here because I'm a little low on shield, and I'd like to save one last boost for that finale. I'd like to be a little bit higher. I was kind of in the top 15 a minute ago, and I kind of slumped down here. There we go. Just hoping for a little bit higher position, maybe a little bit higher, but I'll take this. Top 15 again is great. I was hoping maybe top 10, but it's kind of mid, kind of front and middle of the pack. Kind of front middle of the pack, and that's just a good place to be. I'm not in any risk of ranking out. I'm not in any risk of too much shield damage. I'm not forcing myself to boost too much. I'm fine with that. But this goes south quick. I've been in this position so many times on F099 where I'm rolling and I'm doing well. I'm in a good position. I'm slowly climbing up the ranks, and disaster strikes. And we'll hopefully we'll see. The pack's getting thin. We're in the top 20 now, so gonna have to play a little more aggressively. I wonder how many cars start. Still looks all way more than 20. This is gonna be a massive cut, isn't it? It's like 40 guys here? Yeah. All right. I really want those futuristic cars, but you gotta play so much to get them. And you gotta be good, too. That's the other part. I'm not... You know, for as much F... Oh, man. Oh. Oh. That was horrible. These bounce pads are going to be absolutely critical that I hit these jump pads. Absolutely critical. Alright. Kind of where I want to be again. Kind of top 10. Bouncing off every wall like a hyena. That's probably the ideal place to use a boost next time. Make sure I hit this one. Get a little bit of a... No, not a lot of gems, though. I mean, look at my gem count. It's pretty bad. Shields are great. Gems not so great. Storm intensifying, and I still managed to crash right into a wall. Ooh, holding that rail. Woo. You know, even driving as cautiously as I did, look at my shields. That's why I gotta think where I'm at, I'm okay. That's where I'm kind of sticking back to my initial thought of, you know, being in the position I'm in. I think this is a good place to be. So I'm gonna learn how to not crash into every wall. Because I've been driving pretty cautiously, and I'm at a quarter shield. So, who are the guys behind me that are not doing that? The other way, I need boost, or I need shields. I do need some boost too. I haven't seen the little gold car yet, which is a little frustrating. And I haven't seen... There we go. I think I lost shield on that one again. But I knew I was going to hit him. I figured I might as well do it on my own watch. Oh boy, this is exactly what I did not want to have happen. Look at my shields now. Ugh. This is nerve-wracking. Oh, okay. I thought there was another lap. I'm not going to admit my stomach sank a little bit in my gut. Because I was like, I have to go another lap and I'm at like 1/20th shield. That is not good. Okay. I mean, look. We made it to the promised land, I think, right? We've been kind of limping our way through. Some of the rivals knocked off around us. We're still sitting in the top 10, which is awesome. Out of 99 people, I know some are bots, but still pretty good. Kind of cementing myself in that position. So this is not a knockout race as far as I know. This is just finish the race. There's... See, it says top 10 advance. There's way more than 10. I don't get it. I don't understand you guys. Where'd you all come from? And I was pretty well cemented too in my ranking too. I think I was like 40 points ahead of everybody else. Yeah. Let's try not to hit these. Let's just try to play nice and smooth. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. All right, very good. Already lost somebody. I wonder if it was at the beginning there with that ramp of death. But I like to finish this race. I don't want to rank out. So I'm not I'm really not trying to be aggressive. Ouch. Okay, that doesn't mean every guy's got to knock me out of the race either. Like, Jesus. Doesn't mean I need to finish last. Probably should take advantage of some of those ramps. Look at how far one is ahead of me now. That's pretty embarrassing. That's all right. I don't think I've ever seen this course. There's a lot of kind of ramps that everybody's taking advantage of that I am not. These are all ramps through here. Oh. Not really sure what's going on there. That's okay. I hate taking corners like that, by the way, when there's that much traffic there. I know that a lot of these cars are procedurally generated and such to come at the worst time, and boy, do they ever. Ooh, look at all these fake cars. Look at that guy. I don't know what he's doing. A lot of people crashing out, so I don't know what's going on. All right. There we go. Woo! I don't know what was going on there. I mean, maybe somebody who's way better than me is like, this dude just raced against bots, and he's like happy that he got what he got, but I'm pretty confident. I feel really good about that race, honestly. That's probably one of the best races I've ever had. It was good. So, pretty consistent in terms of rankings. You know, obviously working my way up a little bit, but being on the top quarter, you know, the top 15 pretty much throughout the entire thing, that makes me feel really, really good. Yeah, new best rank. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever ranked higher than that. I'll take that. Yeah, see, a lot of people, I think, crashed out, right? I don't know. Awesome. I think we can do one more. I don't know if it's going to be... Let me get my lucky ranks. I got a new machine color for the old Fire Stingray. Got some new tracks unlocked. There we go. Nice! Look at that. Oh my god, this is like... I won the internet. Bro, I just won like 30 things. That's pathetically sad. Nothing? You don't get anything? Really? You don't get any treasures for that? All that hard work? All these cool colors I got. Yeah! I unlocked the Fire Scorpion. Oh, that's so cool. That's my first, like, futuristic vehicle. Well, I'm glad I captured that on recording. That's a cool moment, I think. Let's go ahead and do a little team battle. And then I'll probably wrap it up. Because I was at Grand Prix. I'm looking at the time. We're about, what, an hour? 38 minutes. I need new glasses. But that's okay. I like to keep these short and sweet. That's awesome. Man, I'm stoked. That's really, really cool. That made my day. What a good start to the weekend. You know? What a good start to a weekend. I'm happy with that. Alright. Very, very exciting. I don't think it handles any differently. I think it's just the same thing. It just looks cool. I'm in the cool kids club. It's like, hey, all you other Fire Stingray people, sit in the back. You, the cool Fire Stingray, you, come to the front. Okay, we're on the white team. All right, so we want to get points by knocking out other competitors and finishing well in the race. Usually, my contribution to this is just placing well in the race. Oh, that car looks so cool. I'm so excited. All right, we're about to enter into the fray. Here we go, the last little bit of sanity before the madness begins. we go, just bouncing around. Get some of these power pills so we could take the sky bridge together. Skyway, whatever. I'm already at half shield, I haven't done anything yet. I'm pretty sure I just hit my own teammate, but I guess I don't care. Just hit everything. It's like, oh, that thing already blew up. KO'd the prize car. It was like Days of Thunder. He's like, I want you to go out there, and I want you to hit the pace car. It's like, why do you want me to hit the pace car? It's like, because you're every other goddamn thing on the track. Alright. Let's get cruising on the Skyway for a while. That was a good Skyway. I wish I would have landed behind that gold car, but that's okay. It's good. Man, these things are just KOing these gold cars so fast, I can't even get up to them. I wonder if it's a timing thing in terms of, like, when they spawn for people or something. I don't know. I see a lot of flashing cars up here. Here we go. Got a couple of good hits on it. Should have enough pellets for one more Skyway here. Nice, let's do it. I don't know how much of a contributor I was. Contributor to this. I feel like I did okay. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if, like, did I get a lot of points? I don't know. Like, we either did the best or the worst. Like, I don't know if there was any other in between there. But I love that new car. It's such a cool design. I'm so excited to have something new. I mean, you got to keep in mind, I've been playing F-Zero since I was like 10. This is like the first time I ever got a new car. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we absolutely sucked. Okay, that's fine. I couldn't tell if we were like really, really good or really, really bad. But I had fun. Listen, that's all that matters, right? I had fun. I was third place amongst the losers. I mean, come on, we had a dude at 48 points. That ain't right. It said I was great on the spin bonus. Is that true? Is that true? You know what? I'm gonna do one more team battle and then I'm gonna be done. That'll put us at about 50 minutes, right under an hour for the stream. We're gonna stick with the old Fire Scorpion because it's cool as hell looking. Hopefully that George's guy isn't here. Trash. Then I'm moving upstairs, and I'm gonna jump on some Monster Hunter. That'll just be for me, though. I'm not gonna be streaming that. Just downtime. Oh, Mute City. Always Mute City, because I love the soundtrack. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Come on, boys and girls. Yeah. See what we can get on here. That's a nice, juicy bounce pad. They're all lined up nice and pretty. Representing the pink team. Let's do it. I don't know why people spin right away. No point. How's blue team take the lead? Got your blue team are trash. Oh man, that was a horrible pop right out of the freaking... I lost all my momentum on that pop. All of it. And I didn't even get the I didn't even get the shield recharge area, which is sad. That was a quick skyway for us though. This might be one of those where I just race. You know? I'm like, they felt bad for me because I had George's on my last team. They're like, man, you shouldn't have to do that again. We're gonna like basically put you on the God Squad. You know what I just thought about? How shitty Marathon is. I don't know, made me think about... I think as a God Squad... I don't want to say the streamer's name, but there's a streamer that I really enjoy, but he has kind of a lisp. And he was talking about his... He did like 5 or 6 like stand videos about like how great Marathon's going to be like Game of the Year, and he was invited to some secret event and all this stupid like typical streamer shit, you know. It's the greatest game ever, it changed my life, you know. I'm gonna get a Marathon tattooed on my face, all this kind of stuff, right? And he was talking, and he was like, "Look at that! Knock that guy out of it. That's a good way to end." And he's like, "Yeah, within the God Squad." And it's just, I remember him like he was so excited because he was teamed with other really really good FPS streamers, and Marathon totally shit the bed. And, like, he doesn't do any videos about it anymore because there's nothing to say. The game sucks. It's just so fun. I don't know. Total tangent, I know. That's my streams, total tangents. But that's it. Listen, top 3. Got a knockout at the end. I was second on my team. I mean, there's got to be bots, right? That's fine. I had fun. I hope you had fun, too. You know, these are fun ones to do. I got a little... I'm going to call this the 99 stream. That was fun. And really, more importantly than anything, you got to see my original first ever unlock of a new car, which I love. So, there's that. All right, everyone. Love you all. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.